Hey there, I'm coming at you from my bathroom today because I want to share some of the zero waste, low waste, and plastic free items that I've been using in my bathroom lately. But before I start, I want to just say, as I always do, that this is not about perfection. When I say zero waste and plastic free, that's sort of the terms people love to use, but what I really mean is just trying to do your best to reduce the waste and plastic that you use in your personal care routine, because that's a good idea for the planet. So these are some of the products that I've been using lately in my personal care routine, and so I just thought I would share some of them so that you could consider looking into buying some or using them for your own routines. So first of all, I'll start with this dental floss. This is called Dental Lace, and it is a refillable dental floss. So it comes in a glass jar, and it comes with little refills. And so instead of buying the plastic container every time, you can just refill this, and then the dental floss itself is not coated with some of the nasty stuff that regular dental floss is coated with, and it's biodegradable, so that's a good way to start. Also, in terms of toothbrushes, if you haven't done this already, bamboo toothbrushes are a great idea. Just because they do biodegrade at the end of their life, you can snap the head off and throw that in the trash, but then this part at least is not plastic. In terms of plastic, these toothbrushes from Preserve are great because they're made from recycled plastic, and then you can recycle them at the end of their life too. So those are some good toothbrush options. In terms of toothpaste, I do have a recipe for a homemade toothpaste on my blog that you can look at if you are up for that. But one thing I discovered recently, which is kind of fun, are these little toothpaste tabs. I bought these at a zero waste market that's near me, and I brought my own container from home, and I just filled it up with a few of these just to check them out. They also have tooth powder in bulk that you could buy, so another way to, if you want, you can just keep reusing your containers and not keep having to buy those plastic tubes of toothpaste. So that's a great way to start for your oral care routine. And moving on to shampoo, I have discovered these shampoo and conditioner bars that I really like. And I know that I've heard some people say that they found that it's sort of hard to find one that you like. And I do really like these. They're called High Bar. The company is called High Bar, and they happen to be a local to me in Minneapolis company. But they just work really well for me, and they're easy to hold. Like, it's not like a square bar that you're trying to grip and rub on your hair. So you take this flat part and you can rub it on your hair, and there's a hole in the bottom so you can hold it like this. And anyway, I just recommend, if you're interested in a zero waste shampoo and conditioner option, I do recommend these from High Bar. I gotta wipe my fingers off now. Another option for just using less waste for shampoo is using dry shampoo. I got this one as a sample once. To be honest, I think for dry shampoo I need to use one that has the brown color with like a cocoa powder, because this is white and it kind of shows up in my hair a bit. So, but I love that this is a cardboard container. It's very messy at the moment, but anyway, something to look into if you are looking to just not buy plastic bottles of shampoo as often, or just maintain your hair in between shampoos so you don't have to wash as often. So that's a good option. And moving on to deodorants, this is a really cool refillable deodorant that I just recently discovered. It's a company called Myro, and it's a subscription service, but you buy the containers, and they have different colors, and then you buy these little inserts that you put inside. So you only have to buy one container, and they have a bunch of really nice scents, and then these are the refills, and you just kind of clip it in So yes, it is plastic. This is plastic. You know, you're using some plastic here, but I would say it's probably less plastic than you're using by buying a regular. If you want to avoid plastic altogether is to use a glass jar of deodorant. So this is from Schmidt's and it's a cream deodorant. These are really nice, and it's, well, lid is plastic, but you're, you know, basically avoiding a lot of plastic when you buy deodorant like this. So that's another option for you. And then moving on to a couple of makeup items and skincare things. These are reusable makeup rounds that I have, and they're really awesome. So instead of using those cotton pads that you, or you know, the disposable kind that you would use every day and throw away, these have terry cloth on the back and cute fabric on the front, and I just keep reusing them and I wash them and then reuse them. And I also use my homemade makeup remover with these, and I just wanted to make the point about this is that doing some homemade DIY products is another great way to use less plastic because you can reuse containers. I am notorious for saving glass jars from beauty products that I've already purchased. So this jar came from a serum that I use frequently, a face serum from Juice Beauty. I love reusing these jars because they have a nice squeeze top. And this is my homemade makeup remover that I use with my little pads. So, nice way to save waste, reduce waste with that. Also, just another point about reusing containers and doing DIYs. So this was a cleansing balm that I bought from a beauty counter, and when it was gone, I made my own homemade cleansing balm, which works really well, and there's a recipe on the blog for that. And you can reuse your containers for that. So another fun reuse idea. And moving on to period products, obviously, you know, your typical period is, you know, there's typically a lot of waste involved with tampons and pads, and so using reusable pads is a great option. And there's a lot of companies that do them these days. This is Luna pads. And then also period panties. These are from Thinx, and they have, you know, like lots of layers of absorbent material, and they work really well. So just saying, that's a great thing to try if you have a chance. And then I've also got just a few makeup items to show you. I just love that these brands are just basically trying to use less waste and less plastic in their packaging. So this is a blush from Antonym. It comes in a bamboo container. I don't believe this is refillable, although I did see some refillable ones at a zero waste store near me, and that I was like, that's so cool. You know, you could just pop in cartridges. So I'm going to look for that next. But meanwhile, at least this uses maybe a little bit of plastic, but mostly bamboo. This is a lipstick from Noya that uses bamboo, and of course there's a little bit of plastic in there too, but less than usual. This is a lip balm that is mostly bamboo. And then these two are all cardboard, I believe. So this is a cosmetics company called Elate, and this is like a highlighter, and it's all cardboard, so I love that. And this is like a skin balm from Bare Botanicals, and that's also all cardboard. So, I mean, those things are there. I just want to make the point that, you know, if you go to like a Whole Foods or whatever, if you want to look for the products that are made from cardboard instead of plastic, there's definitely things out there. And then finally, just looking for skincare products that come in glass instead of plastic. So this is one of my favorite skincare creams that I buy, and it's all glass, and you can believe when this thing is done I will save the jar and put my own homemade concoctions in there too. So it's a win-win all around. So I think that's it for today. I just wanted to mention those products that I've already been using and love that help me use less plastic and less waste in my personal care routine. So I hope that helped, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.